We were trying from one side to try to scan and reconstruct this kind of complex three-dimensional spider web, but from the other, we tried to understand that the web itself is kind of a musical instrument. If I touch this string, how many strings will be connected that are then start to move? Look, you see the other one is reverberating, the other one is reverberating. Does it mean there is always a kind of a connection that somehow I would like to try to understand? It's very similar also to Hangar Bikoka, no? How people also move and affect the movement one to each other. Basically, it's kind of a very huge surface, which at the same time are three surfaces, which somehow space do not exist until you enter with your own body. Now, when there are two people in the upper layer, they press the layer below. This means you have to move to another layer. When two people are in the same space, they curve space and time much more. And this means people start to fall all together to the same spot, which is then at the end is very difficult to escape. It plays a lot with this kind of idea of proxemia, of the distance that you communicate with one to each other and how much you can get close. If you get too much close, then you get trapped and then you get into this kind of social black hole, which is very difficult to escape, or you have to find a way to separate very slowly one to each other. The perception of the other person, you became very, very aware, and every of your movements somehow, it also implied the responsibility also how others will be affected in the way how you live.